Hello everyone. James here with the Kaijuu Compendium. Today I'm going to guide you on how to get yourself in the GKD Monthly tournaments of the Godzilla Save the Earth Melee Discord server. It's a pretty simple process, so let's jump right into it. Step 1 is going to be on how to get yourself the EXE. So basically, all you're going to need to do is open your browser of choice and go to the website github.com/rosinx/nodc-bear/releases. Now, I already had it up, but don't worry, all the links are going to be in the description. So you're going to find the latest release, which at the time of this video is 1.96c, and you're going to scroll down to the asset section and click on this link here that says nodc.bear.exe. So you're going to click that to download it, and you just got to wait for that to finish. All right, once we're done downloading, we're going to be moving on to step 2, which is isolating the file in its own location so that it doesn't make too much clutter. So we're going to go to where it was installed. In this case, this is going to be our desktop. We are going to create a new folder. I'm just going to name it what the proper exe was called. You can name it whatever you like. I'm just going to name it this. This is because you'll see later we're going to open it and it's going to create a bunch of files in here. So I don't want it to create a bunch of junk on my desktop all over here. I just want to keep it in this one location. So for step 3, we are going to run the exe and we're going to say yes and okay to all the questions. Yep, here it is. And this is the warning that will create a bunch of files. So we're just going to hit yes. See, boop, and then a boop. Alrighty, so it may ask you to bypass the firewall. That's completely okay. I've used this application many times. You are completely safe for firewall entry. So do not worry about that. But right now, you're going to input your username. So under the box, what's your name? You're going to put in what you want your display name to be. So I'm going to put my name, James of the Kaijuu Compendium. It's okay if it goes over a bit. Don't want to change the ports. You don't want to change much of anything of this. But what you do want to do is you're probably going to want to do click me. You're going to click that green button, and then it'll ask to allow this app to make changes. You hit yes. And then you're going to see some windows pop up. It's just going through, making sure it has the right pathways. This is allowed to make that netcode that much better. So just let that happen. You click save, and then here, this is our main screen here. This is the screen they're probably going to be seeing most often. Yep. So that was step 4. Now we're going to move on to step 5. Now that we've done all this, we're going to click the free DLC button. I'm going to go to this top search bar, and we're going to type in Gojira. And we are going to hit enter. That is, if I can spell right. Yep. We're going to see a lot of things come up, but you're going to be noticing these two on the bottom here. Gojira Kaijuu Daikessen Japan, and then a version that says Rev 1. Do not click the Rev 1 version. Click the Japan version and hit download. And then you're going to see this. This is going to be the progress for the file installing. Alrighty, so now that the game has been installed, I'm going to go ahead and configure my controls. This is important for us controller players. So yeah, we're just going to hit close. Okay. And then at the very top, you're going to hit controls. And then SNES. This is the platform that Gojira Kaijuu Daikessen is on. So I'm just going to plug in my controller. Yep. So controls, SNES, and then we're going to configure it. So up, down, left, right is exactly what you expect. Select you don't really need unless you're in single player. That will randomize your Kaijuu selection. And start is for pausing the game. These bumpers don't do much, but here are your main buttons here that are flashing in green. Y right here is going to be your light attack. X here is going to be your heavy attack. B is going to be your grab button, and A is going to be your miscellaneous action button. So if you double tap it, you'll roar. If you input a direction and then tap it, you'll dash in that direction. And then there's other special things for like the Mecha Godzillas or for any other kaiju. So yeah, once you got that configured to your liking, you hit save. Now, we got the basic part installed, so congratulations, but it's not over yet. What happens on tournament day? Well, that would be what's going to happen on step numero 6. So we're going to hit play SNES Gojira Kaijuu Daikessen. So we're going to select the server. We're going to do MU Paradise East Coast. Multi-tap we leave alone. No key leave alone. But for gameplay key, this is the most important part, you do Gojira 1954. Make sure you get that 1954 in there. And the G's in all caps. Everything else is in lowercase. And you hit let's go. And if you've done everything, congratulations. You have done it, ladies and gents. You have entered GKD Monthly. Oh my. Okay then, once you've entered the lobby, you'll see a bunch of text at the bottom left of your screen. It's going to tell you that you have entered the server, that your connection to it is secured, what game key you're using, who you are, and what controller you have assumed upon doing that. So the main things that you're going to need to know is how to input commands. So once you enter here, you'll see everything disappear away. But to open it, you hit the T button. And to input the commands, you do /take space and then a number. 1 for player 1, aka the left side of the screen, and take 2, aka person on the right side of the screen, player 2. But there's another command that you might need to know if you're playing by yourself or with a friend, and it's the drop command. It's basically the same thing, but you drop the controller. So for an example, since I'm player 1 but I don't want to be, I do /drop1, and I've dropped the controller, and I'm now lurking, so I can't input button commands. I'm trying right now, but I can't. But if I do /t, if I do T/ and then take 2, I'm now player 2. Would you look at that? And if I do T/ take 1, I have now picked up both controllers, but I have assumed command of 1 because it's the most recent one I've picked up. Now, because of the way No Bear DC works, if someone comes in and picks up controller 2 from me, they take it from me, and they can move along with me. Well, not along with me, but, separate from me. So they can play the game. And yep, that is how the tournament is set up on your end, and that's how you get in. So, hope to see you at the next upcoming GKD Monthlies, and good luck to you. Goodbye.